Have you ever wondered why the Ganges River, flowing through the heart of India, holds such a significant place in Hinduism? This isn't just any river, it's a lifeline, a source of sustenance, and a sacred symbol deeply rooted in the collective consciousness of millions. Geographically, the Ganges courses through the plains of the northern Indian subcontinent, bringing life to the lands it touches. Yet, its significance transcends the physical realm. In the context of Hinduism, the Ganges is more than a river, it's a divine entity, the physical manifestation of the goddess Ganga. The Ganges is not just revered for its life-giving properties, but also for its spiritual importance. It's a symbol of purity and a conduit for spiritual liberation. Bathing in its waters, it is believed, can cleanse one of sins and help attain moksha, the ultimate liberation from the cycle of birth and rebirth. To understand the reverence for the Ganges, we must travel back in time to the ancient scriptures of Hinduism. In the ancient Vedas and Puranas, the Ganges is often mentioned with great respect and admiration. Delving into the realm of the Vedas, which are some of the oldest scriptures of Hinduism, the Ganges is hailed as Ganga, a sacred river goddess who descended from the heavens to bless mankind. This divine descent is vividly portrayed in the story of King Bhagirath, a tale that is synonymous with the Ganges itself. Bhagirath, a wise and righteous king, performed intense penance for 1,000 years to redeem his ancestors. He pleaded with the gods to bring the celestial Ganges to the earth. His prayers were so fervent that they moved the heart of Lord Brahma, the creator, who granted his wish. Yet, the force of Ganga's descent was so immense that it could shatter the earth. To prevent this catastrophe, Lord Shiva, the destroyer, caught Ganga in his matted locks, softening her fall, and hence Ganga descended to earth in a gentle, nurturing flow. This story is not just a captivating myth, but also a metaphorical representation of the Ganges' life-giving properties. The river, flowing from the Himalayas, brings with it rich silt that makes the plains fertile, thereby nourishing civilizations. The Vedas also glorify the Ganges as a spiritual pathway leading to enlightenment. Bathing in the Ganges is believed to purify one's sins, and the holy river is often a site for important religious rituals and ceremonies. The Ganges also provides moksha, or liberation from the cycle of birth and death. It is said that those who depart from this world on the banks of the Ganges attain eternal peace. The Ganges, therefore, is not just a river, it's a divine entity, a sanctified presence that has been woven into the fabric of Hindu philosophy, culture, and way of life. It's a symbol of hope, purity, and redemption, embodying the essence of the divine in every ripple and wave. Through these stories, the Ganges, as a divine entity, has been etched into the collective consciousness of the Hindu community. As we move into medieval and modern times, the significance of the Ganges continues to grow. During the medieval period, religious literature and scriptures further emphasized the sanctity of the Ganges. The river was seen as the embodiment of all sacred waters in Hindu mythology. Many religious texts and epic poems from this era, like the Puranas and Mahabharata, contain numerous references to the Ganges, further establishing its profound significance in the collective consciousness of the people. This period also saw the Ganges becoming a major center for pilgrimage, attracting devotees from far and wide who sought spiritual liberation. As we transition into modern times, despite the seismic shifts in society and culture, the Ganges has remarkably retained its significance. Its status as a holy river has remained unaltered, with countless Hindus still turning to its waters for spiritual solace. The river continues to be the epicenter of numerous religious rituals and festivals, which have been passed down through generations. One such ritual is the Ganga Aarti, a spectacular ceremony that takes place every evening on the banks of the Ganges. Devotees gather in large numbers to witness the ritual, where priests perform prayers and offer lamps to the river, creating a mesmerizing spectacle of faith and devotion. Another major festival associated with the Ganges is the Kumbh Mela, which is considered one of the largest religious gatherings in the world. Held every 12 years, the festival sees millions of devotees flocking to the river to bathe in its holy waters, a ritual believed to cleanse the soul of sins and bestow spiritual merit. It's not just rituals and festivals. The Ganges also plays a crucial role in rites of passage. From birth to death, the river is intertwined with the life of a Hindu, symbolizing the cycle of life and rebirth. Today, the Ganges continues to be a symbol of faith, purity, and spirituality for millions of Hindus. Despite the challenges posed by modernity, the river's sacredness endures, reflecting the timeless nature of Hindu beliefs and traditions. The Ganges River, the divine entity, the purifier of sins, the provider of moksha, its significance in Hinduism is profound and timeless. As we've journeyed through the history and cultural significance of the Ganges River in this discussion, we've seen just how deep-seated the river's holiness is in the Hindu faith. From the ancient scriptures, where the Ganges was personified as the goddess Ganga, to the sacred rituals performed on its banks in modern times, the river has remained a constant spiritual beacon for Hindus across the globe. In the ancient scriptures, the Ganges was revered as a celestial river, born from the heavens, bringing life and purity to the earth. The tales of its descent to earth, its role in various mythologies, and its association with divine entities like Lord Shiva have cemented its status as a holy entity. The river's personification as goddess Ganga, who purifies, nourishes, and liberates, has been etched in the collective consciousness of the Hindu community, making her a symbol of divine grace and benevolence. In medieval and modern times, the reverence for the Ganges has not wavered. Despite the changes that have swept through society and culture, the Ganges continues to be a spiritual hub. Rituals, festivals, and pilgrimages centered around the river are a testament to its enduring significance. From the daily aarti performed at its banks to the grand Kumbh Mela, the Ganges is a living, breathing part of Hindu worship. The Ganges River's sanctity extends beyond religion, touching aspects of societal life, ecology, and heritage. Its waters have seen the rise and fall of empires, nurtured civilizations, and inspired countless poets and philosophers. In essence, the Ganges is not just a river, but a life-giving force that embodies the faith and spirituality of the Hindu community. The Ganges River, in its ceaseless flow, carries not just water, but the faith of millions, the essence of a culture, and the heart of a civilization.